Hello, my beautiful souls. This is another reading for the 11:11 special. And okay, my dear, what I do see is I really feel like a decision has been made. I feel that he's decided to move forward, even though he's got a lot playing on his mind. I think a lot that's playing on his mind, there's a lot not like a heaviness in his heart. It's almost feeling like if he's walking towards you, but at the same time, it's like, these shenanigans that he's doing where he's making himself and his presence known. He's really trying to get your attention. I almost feel like he wants to get your attention, but he's not sure how. So he's kind of sitting and, patiently and just kind of seeing things that's going on with you. I do feel that he will be approaching you. There will be some communication. And if it's not the communication coming from him, then you're going to be approaching him and communicating with him. But I do feel that that this karmic relationship that he was in did come to an end, but it did leave him kind of distraught. I think the spirit is more so guiding him and bringing him back into your life. But he does have this doubt. There's some doubt, some lingering questions where he's kind of like being very patient and he's taking a lot in. He doubts himself. He doubts these feelings that he's feeling. And whatever happened in that relationship, he did learn, but it gave him a heavy heart. So it's like his soul wants to bring him in for some nurturing, but his ego is trying to balance out, okay, these feelings. So I don't remember what exactly happened in your relationship with your twin, but it feels like he almost feels a bit ashamed, and that gives him a little fear, so he doesn't want to approach you. But I do see him, looking out into the future where it's almost like he wants to rediscover something with you. Maybe like a lot of his doubt as well is him contemplating whether, you have somebody else in your life, if he's going to look like a fool approaching you. And I think maybe, it's more like, I want to say he's being like a coward, and he's waiting for you to approach him. And you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of growth. I see a lot of intuition, like, coming to spark up. So you don't even need to come for a reading, because I think you already know the answers. And I feel like you already know why he's doing these things. And he's not doing them to get under your skin. He's actually doing them because he's confused as himself, because his ego is kind of being like, nah, nah, nah. But his soul is pushing him towards you, because you are a very nurturing and caring person, and his soul is longing for that. But he's got that that doubt or that fear, where he's trying to kind of keep a balance and not be like in a position where he looks vulnerable or just plain stupid. But the communication is going to happen. I do see that happening, and that is pretty much in the near future. But the holidays, of course, when we're single, they do affect us. So this may be also a time where he's kind of reflecting, and he's not in a partnership. I feel like that's come to an end, but he walked away from it. And he didn't just walk away lightly. It was hard and heavy for him to walk away, but he knew he needed to, and he made that decision to leave. So he did learn and he did grow, but I feel like he still needs a little bit more growth. But his soul is drawing him towards you. And this is, he's doing this purposely, because he's got that curiosity. And it's that inside the ego and his soul both fighting with each other. He's going to sit back and evaluate you, watch you, and see the things that you're doing. because he doesn't want to approach you and you blow him down. So maybe you might want to just approach him, or maybe even throw him off guard and just go sit by him. That's not in the cards, so I'm just giving a little advice here. But I do see him, he's really contemplating. He's really contemplating. There are other choices that he can make, there's other people that he can return to in his life if he wants to rekindle a relationship. There are people that he has in his past, but he's being drawn to you. And I feel because you're healing, that you're setting off another vibration, and that's really attracting him. So it's like he's very curious, he's very drawn to you, but he doesn't quite understand why, and he doesn't want to be shot down. I don't know for how long he actually ignored you or rejected you, but he is coming around. So just continue to have your patience and, be that loving, nurturing person that you are. But your intuition is really on it. You know why he's doing these things. You know this man. So you can either play into it, or you can play hard to get and watch him suffer. But there's things being stirred up inside of him. And I think the closer that it gets to Christmas and him not having a partner, that's where, he wants to rekindle something. And so don't be surprised if you guys do have like some type of a Christmas gathering at work, or, closer that we get to Christmas, that he does come up to you and talk to you. But I do see that, he wants to approach you. He wants to speak with you, but he has so much doubt. It's like he wants to communicate, but he has this fear that he'll say the wrong thing or he'll be shut down. So even though you guys did have that communication, it's just, he's got this fear, and it's like, he's kind of juggling with himself, like, should I or shouldn't I, or should I or shouldn't I? But again, he has other choices. That when he feels lonely, there's other people from his past that he can run to. But right now he's focusing on you. So this is really a good thing. I feel like he's, it's like he's gravitating towards you. So, just, I guess maybe smile, or, the ball's in your court. So however you want to play it. But he is going to communicate with you. But it may happen sooner if you give in and you communicate with him. Something simple, just to get the ice broken. But I feel like it's almost like he wants to test the waters, but he's afraid. He's afraid of being let down. But he did grow and he did learn from this relationship. But I do feel that that has come to an end. And now he's moving forward from it. Hopefully he has cut it completely and he doesn't run back to the familiarness that he had in that relationship. And if he does run back, he hasn't completely learned the lesson that he needs to learn. So don't take that as an upset for you, because we do tend to go back to things that we're comfortable with, because we still need to learn from them. Excuse me. But I do see a lot of positive coming. I do see that, you guys are going to be moving forward in a really good way. So, be blessed and just continue doing whatever it is you're doing as far as your own healing, because I do see you radiating, and I feel that that's what he's drawn to. He sees that there is some change. And even though we personally don't see it, but people can feel it. So, it's like a magnet. He's feeling pulled to you, but he's afraid that he's going to be shot down. So, just give it time, and if you want to let him make the first conversation, then let him make it. If you do make it, don't seem like over like if you're overdoing it or if you're desperate. Just say hi or whatever, something just simple, and see where it goes from there. So good luck, and I do see it. You guys will be communicating. He's not stalking you for no reason. He's very curious. Something's different about you, and he's trying to figure it out. But it's actually something that's different about him as well. So enjoy it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I thank everybody for requesting readings, and I'm getting to them as they come in, so please be patient with me. And happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. Namaste.